Good morning, sir. Today we will talk about the other types of property and liability insurance. Today's highlights other types of property and liability insurance. Choosing a property and liability insurance agent and settling claims. The role that investing plays in the personal financial planning process. Comparison of primary and secondary markets and broker versus dealer market. Learning objectives. Understand the other types of property and liability insurance. Choosing a property and liability insurance agent and settling claims. Discuss the role that investing plays in the personal financial planning process. And the last is the comparing the primary and secondary markets and broker versus dealer market. The property and liability has 5 other types of property and liability insurance. First, the fire insurance and allied lines. Second, the marine insurance. Third, casualty insurance. Fourth, multiple or multi-line insurance. And the last one is the fidelity and security bonds. Let's move on to the first type of property and liability insurance. So, what is fire insurance and allied lines? The fire insurance, also known as fire and allied lines or allied perils insurance, like usahiya nga insurance plan nga nagahatag indemnity or bayad pinsala against physical loss or damage caused by fire and lightning. Mga types of buildings na nasasakop niya or covered by insurance company, added and residential, commercial, warehouse, and industrial. While an allied lines are insurance coverage that are closely connected to fire insurance. It can include coverage for things like water damage and vandalism. Ang era na mga pagkakaiba is an fire insurance nakafocus sa heat damage or loss caused by fire and lightning, while an allied lines include additional perils like windstorm, water damage, and other natural disasters. For example, animo bubong han imbalay na tamaan ng lightning tapos nasunog, and fire insurance sira it magre-repair or re-replace han bubong na damage. Since we're done discussing the first type of property and liability insurance, let's move on to the second type of property and liability insurance, which is the marine insurance. What is marine insurance? The marine insurance covers the physical loss or damage of ships, cargo, terminals, and any transport by which the property is transferred. The marine insurance is a type of commercial insurance that protects against losses, damages, hit ships, cargo, and terminals during transportation, including pag-import, pag-export, and inland transit. It essentially covers the risk involved in moving goods, mapahadagat man or halan. Ang purpose ng marine insurance na hit businesses and individuals involved in shipping and trade by providing financial protection against mga unforeseen events and ensuring the safe transportation of goods. Marine insurance will also cover your ships and cargo if you face any problems while transporting goods. Irating cover and liability in the event of damage or loss of the goods. That said, it is their responsibility to ensure nga may adequate marine insurance, especially when dealing with commercial transportation of customers' goods and belongings. Makakabulig in haera para makagain customers' trust by providing an insured service. For example, a shipment of rice is loaded onto a cargo ships from Dolores Eastern Samar, bound for Manila. The owner of the rice arranges a marine insurance policy covering the cargo against various risks during the voyage. During the journey, the ship encounters a powerful storm causing significant damage to the cargo. The cargo owner files a claim with the insurance company providing documentation of the damage and the policy details. The insurance company assesses the damage, and if the incident falls within the policy's coverage, pays the owner for the loss or damage.
The third type of property and liability insurance insurance, it is a broad kind of insurance which covered the individuals, the employees, and the businesses from the loss of property, damages, and other liabilities. There are four kinds of casualty insurance: the auto insurance, general liability insurance, the health insurance, and other miscellaneous insurance. In auto insurance, as a business owner, you should have auto insurance to make sure that your travel is safe, especially when you're using your own car. It is recommended that you should get auto insurance in case of emergency, in case of accident. You are insured. You have something to get. You do not have any problem to be solved after an accident, diba? Kailangan pag may auto insurance ka, sure ka nga, dili na problema tag ibaraya dito turuhay ko yung car. Ay, naka-insured ta akon car. And then, kapag may naka-damage din lawas, it is insured na ihikang mga driver ka or pasaheros or the owner of the car is insured because of auto insurance. May ka makukuha ka ng medical name. Ang kita general liability insurance. What is the meaning of that, ba? General liability insurance can help cover medical expenses and attorney fees resulting from bodily injuries and property damage for which your company may be legally responsible. What does general liability insurance cover? Generally, liability insurance policies typically cover you and your company for claims involving bodily injuries and property damage resulting from your products, services, and operation. So, kapag may nahinabo, darahan niyo produkto or services hindi offer, you and your employees are insured because of the general liability insurance. Other one is the health insurance. Maarang makit nga mahal magkasakit. So, as an individual, we should know or we should have a health insurance to make sure that kapag magkasakit yun, may dakit makukuha ng kwarta nga ibabayad ka pagpa-medical. Especially nga, dirikit pwede umasalite atin savings kasi for the future yeah. How about kung nagkasakit ka, maasa ka tim savings may ibanan. Di ba nga ni kailangan magkamidakit yung savings for the future. How about kung magkasakit ka, di ba maaaram kung saan agad nagkakasakit. So, dapat may health insurance to insure your health. Especially nga, ipanahon niya na nag-iiba-iba na nagkaka-cause hinda mo nga sakit. Fourth type of liability and property insurance is the multi-line insurance contract. It is a type of insurance policy that bundles of client exposures to risk and covers them under a single agreement. There are three types of multi-line insurance contract. Number one is the home ownership insurance, auto insurance, and life insurance. Kay ano na kailangan ta magkuha ng multi-line insurance? Unang-una, kapag magkuha ka ng multi-line insurance, they have a lower premium for bundling coverage like home and auto insurance. Kapag mag-take ka in two insurances in a single agreement, mas mahibugo nga premium itimuging babaydan. Number 2, aggregate deductibles to cover several risk types. Number 3, one insurer is a one-stop shop for businesses and individuals. Number 4, customers benefit from providing the insurer with a complete pictures of the risk they represent. Number 5, one insurer means dealing with a fewer companies and likely a better customer service experience. So, asya tiya, kung magkuha ka multi-line insurance contract, natanan ngayon kailangan, example, nagamay dahil suno ganing balay, aning puan, nagamay dahil accident ganing car, in just a click or in just a tip of your puan, of your fingers, maada na mismo imo insurance makukuha na niya. It is the advantage of getting multi-line insurance kasi in a single shop lang natanan nga imo pangangailangan ihahatag na imo. Asya it ka-importante hit multi-line insurance kung gaano ba hiya ka beneficial nagtuhit iya mga insurer, di ba? Ta mga what the policy holders, it is very important for the policy holders to have multi-line insurance. It is convenience kung pagkakuan mas madali dali damo nga dili na lang makaratuon kasi in a single shop to pamandidi one stop shop natanan nga imo mga pangangailangan kung sakali mamay na hinabuan ng balay, may na hinabuan ng auto in just one shop natanan nga imo kuang aadam na. So siya it multi-line insurance program. If one kind of property and liability insurance is the fidelity and surety bond insurance. What is surety bond? It is a promise to pay one party a certain amount if a second party fails to meet some obligation such as fulfilling the terms of contract. What is fidelity bond? It is a form of insurance protection that covers the policyholders with losses that they incur as a result of fraudulent acts by specified individual. Panloloko. So, asya tiya, kailangan kung maalam nakit na dikit sigurado ito sa tao.
Choosing a property and liability insurance agent and settling claims. Number 1, research. Truthfully, investigate potential insurers. For example, compare customers' reviews, financials, ratings, and policy terms from multiple companies before making a decision. Number 2, consider agent type. Determine whatever a direct insurer, independent agent firm, or broker best suit that needs. For example, an independent agent can provide quote from multiple insurer while a direct insurer only offer its own policy. Number 3, reputation. Choose an insurer with a strong positive reputation. For example, check for high ratings from organizations like AM Best or GD Power, and look for evidence for good customer services and claims handling. Number 4, financial stability of the liability insurance. Ensure the insurer is financially sound. For example, review the insurer financial statements and ratings to confirm its pay ability to outclaim claims. Number 5, network of partner and legal support. Assess the insurer network of partners including legal support. For example, a strong network can provide access to expert advice and representation in the event of a claim. Negotiate policies, terms, and premiums. For example, discuss potential discount, coverage limit, and deductibles to find the best value for the specific need.
Let's talk about choosing a property and liability insurance again and settlement. Number 1 is documentation. I-record ng maayos ang lahat ng damage, kumuha ng picture at ilista ang mga nasira o nawala. Number 2 is from filing. I-file agad ang claims pagkatapos ng insidente, huwag nang patagalin. Number 3 is adjuster. Interaction. Makipag-usap na ganyan sa adjuster, magbigay ng info at siguraduhin makatarungan ang settlement. Number 4 is independent assessment. kung sa tingin nim diri patas offered adjuster, pwede ka kumuha nim sarili nga assessment. Number 5 is legal counsel. Kung kailangan kumonsulta hit abogado para maprotektahan ang anim rights habang inaasikaso ni man imo claims. And that's all. Thank you.
See the role that investment plays in the personal financial planning, and there are several differences in investment objective. So the first, I will discuss the financial planning. Financial planning process is related to estimating the financial needs of an individuals over a period of time to achieve. So it financial planning process in here to reach your financial goals and to manage your money. So it yan kunin niya planuin niya para it imo goals nga magagamit nim as an individuals nga kailangan nim maiya nga panahon. And the last I will discuss the investment planning. So why is important is investment planning? Investment planning is an important part to financial planning. It involves the understand your current financial preparedness, identify your future financial goals, and developing a plan to achieve them. So it investment planning importante in here para para aton future. As in nga nag-invest kitin loan, nag-invest kitin balay, asin nga naglulon kita para aton future, or nagtitirok kit sugay tapos mga nagpaplano kit para itaton financial. So asin investment planning.
And now we discuss about investment objectives. We have 6 investment objectives. First, income. Second, capital appreciation. Third, forms of return. And the fourth, safety and security of funds. Fifth, liquidity. And the last is tax consideration. As siya tinawag hira nga investment objectives because they help guide investment decisions and strategies. Because when we see investment objectives are specific financial goals that an investor seeks to achieve through their investment activities. For example, the income generating regular income from investments such as dividends, interest, or rent to support living expenses or financial goals. And the second is capital appreciation. Capital appreciation, growing the value of investments over time, providing a potential long-term source of wealth. And the third is forms of return. First, to forms of return, understanding the various ways investments can generate returns, such as like dividends, interest, or capital gains. To optimize investment strategies. And the fourth is safety and security of funds. Safety and security of funds, protecting the principal investments amount from loss or erosion, ensuring that investment is secure and stable. And the fifth is liquidity. Liquidity for example, the liquidity having access to cash when needed, allowing investors to respond to financial opportunities or unexpected expenses. And the last is tax consideration. Tax consideration minimizing tax liabilities and optimizing after-tax returns as taxes can significantly impact
Now we were going to determine the difference between primary market and secondary market. Primary market is where new security are issued for the first time. Primary market, it is also known as the starting point when it comes to business. For example, may gumawa ako ng bagong product, tapos first time ko siyang i-introduce or i-promote sa market para ipagbili. While the secondary market is after securities are issued and stock listing are created, and secondary also is known as the reseller. For example, sa ginawa kong product, may umangkat or bumili na ako yung masusupply sa product tapos ipagbibili nila sa iba.
From commission o bayad han facilitating while dealer market